Good evening, everybody, and I am coming to you live from my basement. So it's been a while since I posted anything, largely because we have been working on some pretty significant projects down here in the basement. To give you guys a little bit of a background, our house was built in about 1935, and it was an old farmhouse. For those of you who don't know, when they built houses back then, they typically did not build the basement to be like livable space. It was usually just storage or the place to keep the furnace and things like that. So converting it to an actual usable living space, the dogs are up and down the stairs right now, creating a whole bunch of noise. But turning the basement of a house like that into actual livable space has proven to be a bit of a challenge. So let me show you guys what we have right now. This is the laundry room side. We get the washer and dryer there. Now when we bought this house, that concrete pad was actually where the washing machine sat because this floor is sloped down towards the drain over there. I didn't want the washer and dryer right there because that space was pretty much unusable with where the machines were sitting, because it was washer and dryer and then like a weird awkward space over there under the electrical panels. So my husband built a platform. He hasn't finished it yet. He's got to put some sides on it, but he's going to enclose that, but that is where our washer and dryer sit. We're going to be repainting the walls because that's just kind of a horrible color. We're going to be painting as many of the pipes and lines and things as we can to try to blend in with the walls because, you know, it just doesn't look great. When we first moved into the house, we did replace all the basement windows because a lot of them were either leaking air really bad. There was a couple that were actually broken. This was definitely like a fixer-upper house. So we've replaced those windows, and my husband has now finished the window boxes there and added an extra like 4 or 5 inch shelf here because this is actually a really great window for sunlight. Those are south-facing windows. So I put a couple of my spider plants. That one's going crazy right now. But I got a couple of my spider plants up there, and it just helps you forget that this is a basement a little bit. So this is actually, the concrete pad is now going to be where we will have the laundry room sink, which we have the sink, and that's what it's going to sit on. And then my husband has to build an extra pedestal because that's built for short people. I don't know. But he's got to actually build that up higher because otherwise I'm going to have to like bend way over to use that sink. We are having a plumber come out. He's going to move these supply lines over here. So then the sink will be here on top of the pedestal. And then it'll be nice, easy access to the washer and dryer over there. Next to the sink, we're going to have a countertop. And then on this wall here, we're going to do some stacked cabinetry. And so that's going to be for storage. The countertop here is going to be for some of my crafts. One thing that I will show you guys is I have gotten some knitting machines and have been working on a pretty sizable project. So I'll show you guys what that is. Over here on the other side, we have the furnace, which obviously we can't move. That's kind of, it is where it is. We had an electrician come out and added what will be light switches for the light in here, because right now it's just a pull cord, and then also an outlet because I'm going to have my husband build me a sewing table here. So I will actually have a place that I can sit and sew. And then over here we have the rest of the utilities, and I don't necessarily want to be looking at them all the time. So I'm going to have my husband actually build a L-shape faux wall that will be able to be removable if we need to get at the utilities at all. So that's going to be kind of hanging there, and you know, as high up to the ceiling as we can get it and that sort of stuff. One of the challenges that we are dealing with down here is, like I said, this is a 1930s house, not meant for the basement to be finished and lovely and beautiful. So there is PVC pipes and wires and everything down here. So what we're going to end up doing is actually spray painting the ceiling and all of the piping and everything black. And I'm hoping with everything a dark color and up high, it's going to really hide a lot of those wires and things, so you're not really even going to notice them. I've looked online at a few folks who have painted their ceilings black, and you know, their thoughts and their comments are, initially when you talk about doing that, it's like, then it's going to feel like a cave, but actually when you do it, it makes everything in the ceiling kind of disappear. So it doesn't necessarily make it feel taller, but it just kind of makes it just go away. So, all right, and then on the other side, this is a wall that my husband built, and all of our lovely HVAC. It is what it is. It can't be moved. It's just, it is what it is. On this side is going to be our new bathroom. So my husband painted the floor on that side. There was a lot of issues with the foundation that was starting to crumble a little bit. So my husband actually had to do a couple layers of this concrete leveler. And so now we'll be able to actually put an insulating layer down, and then, hi Dan, insulating layer, and we're going to do ceramic tile. And then I have a clawfoot tub that's going to be sitting here. The toilet's going to be in that corner. I have the vanity picked out. That's going to be there. I have a mirror picked out, which is actually going to attach to this wall and then kind of fold out to be in front of the sink there. We can't move these beams because that's holding up our main floor of the house. So, you know, that can't go anywhere. So I do like a counter space around the post to kind of incorporate it so it hides it a little bit. And then we've got an outlet here, so that way, you know, we can put like a tablet up here if I want to watch a movie while I'm taking a bath, or have my phone plugged in or whatnot. So that's gonna be our new bathroom. I will eventually either get like some sort of a curtain for the window, or some of that window cling stuff that kind of makes it frosted or puts a decorative touch to it. So this is half of our basement. The other half is going to be like our living sitting area, where we actually have our TV and couch and stuff. That is further down the road. We will get there, but right now it is just storing a lot of the things that we need to work on this side. And there's a lot of things over there that's just, it's in a holding pattern until we can work on, or we can get this side done. So thanks for coming along, guys. I'll keep you updated on the status and the process and the projects downstairs, and hopefully here in the near future, my husband has given me a soft promise of I will have my craft room and my basement bathroom with a soaking tub before the end of the year. It was a soft promise because we do have to have some contractors come out and do some more things yet, but so hopefully in the near future here, you guys will be seeing me posting videos and working from my craft room downstairs rather than random places in my house. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you soon.